MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball for you now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. It's interleague baseball on The Show. John Doherty will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup in for a strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Phillips at second. Witten on at first with nobody out. The 1-2. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Cecil fielder.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
No one out with a runner at second. Right side, hit hard, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Grace near the first base bag. 1 away. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Into the box, Travis Fryman. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Daniels ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Tigers add on. It's now a 5-0 score.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
The next Cub up, Scott Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Scott Cooper.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Birch has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 5-1. Next for the Tigers, Davis Birch, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
The 2-0 on the way. Line towards center field. Sosa is there, and he has it for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. In now, Sammy Sosa. He reached on a single in his first try. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Birch has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're down here 5-1. Now at the plate, Davis Birch, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Ready for another shot now. Birch. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard to the right side. The second for one. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is wild, and the inning will continue.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cecil Fielder.
Cecil Fielder.
Birch at second with 2 down. Is taken for ball 2. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just...
Digging in to try it again, Birch. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
Now batting, first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
Sent on the ground out to second. Sandberg fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Very much a laugher to this point in the contest as you get a look at the line score. 12-1 our score in the late stages of this one. Settling in now, Mickey Middleton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Middleton.
Men on third with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sosa is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Detroit. But don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. A fitting shot there for the Motor City as we're set for action in the 9th inning of this one on the show. So digging in now, Mark Grace. He flew out in his last at-bat. Walton, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. There's a swing and he sends a ball. And it's gone into the home bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable. Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Doherty with his 4th win this season. Chet Steadman allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at